Across the meadow, you see the woods. You waltz inside because you could. Between eyes that glow, a house creaking and crooked. Not to be approached, but you say fuck it. With toes that tippy and a nose that drips, you shimmy towards without a pause. And once you reach that wretched place, you reach for the door and accept your fate.
Stupid fucking idiot. We don't have to start straight away. I can do the intro again if you like.
This is an 8-bit recording.
This is an 8-bit recording brought to you by Def Leppard. Def Leppard is an actual hard of hearing feline that is crawling around my apartment complex. It's an issue that we need to get rid of immediately. Hello, welcome to Beyond Around CultCast. I am Moose, and I am joined by some people, some wonderful spirits, and one of them is called Jack. Jack, say hello.
Hi.
Nice, perfect. Another one of those people is called Crumpet or Ben, whichever. I don't even know what you prefer to lead us for this.
Oh, I don't care, man. Hey. Interchangeable, man. Interchangeable. My girlfriend calls me Crumpet.
Really? Nice.
Yeah.
What does that feel like?
It's good. Makes bedroom talk awkward.
Does she threaten to slap you in? I can't believe it's not butter.
Nah, she's just Crumpet. I go, oh, thank you, #1 fan. Oh, wait, you're not even a subscriber.
Oh my goodness. What a conundrum. And we are also joined by the always cool. The always something, Victoria. Victoria, make your favorite noise. Tell us your favorite anime quote in fucking tone perfect Japanese.
That extended for far too long.
High School of the Dead episode 2. I like it.
A classic, iconic moment from that particular anime show.
I've been meaning to pick up more anime since that Kill Bill bit, but I want to watch something by that studio. I don't know what studio.
That was high tier. That was done by the same studio as Ghost in the Shell, which is really good as well. So if you want to start with that animation studio, I'd try that. But the Kill Bill section, that animation sequence is it's balls to the wall, man, because it's so short. It must go on like 10 minutes tops. It was as good as you can get in terms of like violence and animation, though. So I don't know. It'd be hard for me to recommend something that's on that tier of like animation and stuff, because that's like what do they call it? Vic, you might know the term when like anime is better for certain sequences. I think it's called like Sakuga or something like that, where the animation is like noticeably better. It's normally for like fight sequences and stuff like that.
Oh, I have no idea.
They use a lot more frames.
Like One Punch Man or something.
Yeah, it's like, because the anime, I can't remember what the standard frame rate for anime. I think it's like 12 frames per second or something fucking low like that. So I think it's these. Sakuga might not be the right fucking term, but there's noticeably more frames and in betweens.
I can't wait for this podcast to get taken down because you've just used some Japanese slur word.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I'm 90% sure, but I'm not too sure. It'd be difficult for me to recommend.
I got recommended one called Dead Man something. I can't remember what it was.
Dead Man's Wonderland or something like that.
Yes, that was it. I think it was.
I have not seen that anime. I do not know. Fucking Attack on Titan, brother. That's what you need to be watching. That's some good anime. Wow.
I haven't picked up that since season 2.
That's good.
I think that was in uni.
There's like a down moment. There's a bit where it's a bit quiet, but honestly, we're not
called season 3.
No, season 3's pretty. There's some fucking seriously good in season 3, but all the seasons are like 24 episodes long, so there is some filler in that. But they don't have much filler. It's not like you're watching one of the fucking. It's not like you're watching Naruto or something like that where they have like an entire season of filler. It's mostly just character development and stuff like that. But Attack on Titan kind of rekindled my appreciation for the art form, because we're on season 4 right now, and it is intense, man. I don't even want to mention anything about it because people just need to watch that. Even if you're not really into anime, if you like Game of Thrones and stuff like that, Attack on Titan is pretty much tone perfect. It's a good transition, I think, from like Western fucking medieval soaps to like Japanese animated fucking.
Welcome to Realm, where we convert you to weebism.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the fucking red rolls. Do
you want to be an otaku on the internet? You've reached the right place.
I'm drinking a Japanese beer right now, so I think I might slowly be transitioning into something that I used to fear. I'm drinking Asahi, super dry. And it's quite nice.
Yeah, it's a good one actually. I like that.
Is Japanese beer meant to be good? I know like Koreans drink for the fucking life of anyone, don't they?
It's
Koreans
nice.
are like the most drunk people in the world.
Japanese beer is very dry and clean. Yeah.
It tastes. It's nice.
What does that even mean? What does that mean? It tastes like fucking Mr. Muscle or what?
Super dry.
I'm drinking Yorkshire tea.
Nice, mate. That's pretty much the same thing. That's pretty much the same thing.
If it tastes like tea, I'd fucking get leathered every night.
That's very true. It's pretty good, man. Japanese #1 beer. It's good. I like it.
I'm more of a fan of German beer, to be honest, but that's just me.
It was a wild pick, man. Because I didn't want to get loads, because last time we tried to do a session, it's like, man, I'm just gonna get all the beers. I didn't get all the beers. I only got a certain amount. But my issue is once I've had like 3, I have to continue. It's a bit of a it's a bit of a problem.
Yeah, alcoholism is an issue. Yeah, man.
It is. It's a plague that's sweeping out the nation.
It's the same for me, man. You know what I mean? I smoke one little cigarette, and then I'm like, you know what? I should just get some needles, man.
Just one little toke from a friend. Hey, can I try some of that? Yeah, sure, man. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. What's next? Well, you could go to like cannabis. You could try this or that. What about what's heroin saying these days? Is heroin still a thing? Is heroin still a thing that people? I'd be like, I guess so. So yeah, but
and they might say, well, conveniently, you're in Glasgow.
Yeah, Glasgow. Yes, the heroin capital of the world. Come to rainy Glasgow, home of the needle.
We shouldn't laugh. As English people, we definitely shouldn't laugh.
No, we shouldn't, man.
Hey, listen, Manchester's got many spice heads.
It does, man. It does. I see them drooping down the balls. They turn into like an ooze-like substance outside the Arndale Centre, which is basically like a big mall. You'll just go out and you'll see these like the stains of homeless people. They're just like drooping down the wall. Sorry.
It's a problem. It is a problem.
It's a problem. I apologise for being so crass, but.
But in the same fucking scenario, if I was homeless, damn right, I'd rather be flying in my mind.
Well, that's because they are gone. If you see somebody that's been taking spice, it's very obvious what they've been doing because they're just not there.
And they're not conscious, bro. They're flopped on the floor.
And people don't acknowledge them either. Like they literally cease to exist. Like for the period that they're gone, they'll snap back.
I've walked through Piccadilly Gardens, and there's been someone like on the floor in the middle of the street, conked out on spice, and everyone's just walking around.
Yeah, of course, man. That's the thing I didn't really like about Manchester. That's why, because it's just too like. If you're living near the inner city, because I used to live near Victoria Station, so I'd always be near the centre, and Manchester. Big cities aren't for me. They're alright to like visit, but I don't long term because I was in Manchester fuck London, man. I'd never do London.
London stresses me the fuck out every time I'm down there. I remember I got on a train in London once, and I got off, and everyone is fucking jumping out of this fucking train as it's on fire.
Yeah,
and I'm like, and I wanted to get out and be like, can we all calm the fuck down?
Exactly. Like
we are going to get to where we need to be.
Because I'm a fast walker as well. I'm quite an aggressive walker. When I've got somewhere to go, I'm pretty fast. I'm known for overtaking people with my natural walking speed. That's why I'm feared. But an
athlete, if you would.
So I've got a busybody sort of like posture in terms of like. It's not like I'm fucking power walking, but I do have like. Because I've got places to go, so I might as well get there quicker. If I can't drive, I'm going to walk fast. But in Manchester and London, it's like everybody's like that, and it's a race.
Yeah,
everybody's just moving.
Oh, that's my best bit about cutting into people through fucking.
Yeah, no, ducking and weaving.
Cut right. Oh.
You have to like that. It's like time stops and you get like this Terminator sort of heads up display. It goes.
It's legit like Assassin's Creed, you know, when you can use like the fucking mechanic to shove people out of the way. It's literally you're swimming through people.
I don't like it. So I prefer because the place I live now is technically a city, but it's only a city because it has a cathedral. I think that's like one of the boxes you have to tick if you want city status. You need to have a cathedral, but it's still a town kind of.
Salford's the same for that reason alone.
Is it?
Yeah. Salford's a city inside of a city. It's ridiculous.
I see.
Because you've got the city of Manchester, and then you've got like Greater Manchester, and Salford. The Salford city sits inside Greater Manchester.
It does, man. It's sandwiched. It's cocooned by the fucking.
We come out of nowhere. We're straight out of fucking Salford. That's what we are.
Salford is a horrible place to live, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I navigated it quite well, but there was times it was like, man, if I didn't take this path or if I said the wrong thing there, I could have been in the back of an ambulance, and I wouldn't have enjoyed that too much. But I survived. So it was alright.
I got jumped a fair few times growing up.
Yeah.
Feel better now.
I'm not surprised, man. Like,
and do you know what the reason for that? The sole reason was because I had long hair.
oh man, yeah. That's my school story.
You should bring back the long hair, by the way. It was super cute.
Yes.
But I remember distinctively, I was about 15 at the time. I was walking home from my girlfriend's at the time, and I'm cutting through like one of the estates, and there's this fucking group of about 6 like scally teenagers. As stereotypical as you can get. Probably got the fucking Adidas tracksuits on and shit like that. They're all in the fucking TNs.
Yeah.
And
Standard.
they look at me and they go, "I'm fucking sick of your kind."
Your kind.
And I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean, your kind?
Yeah.
A fellow white Caucasian male. Like,
yeah, exactly. Is it just because you had long hair? Yeah.
Because I had long hair? And then I was like, wow, we are a species, fam. We're a race.
It's true, because I learned everything about social status through school, because high school was there to... School's not there to teach you anything educate about maths and English. It's there to traumatize you and let you know your place as quick as possible. So the first couple of years, when I came out of like primary school, I was still a fucking idiot, because I used to be the kid in the primary school that made up all the games, so we just fuck around, and I did quite well in that environment. But we got to high school, and there's a bit of a transition period where you kind of think it's still just like that. So I had long hair as well. Like, if you know me now, you'll know that I don't have much hair to speak of. But I had hair about just above my shoulders, man, and it was darker as well. And I was just kind of a fuck about, you know what I mean? I never got bullied at that school, but I got a bit of animosity, you know what I mean? But one day I got shot back in sides, 2 on the sides, whatever it was, like back in the day. The day after I got my haircut, my social ranking went. And I went straight to the top, because I was already an alright athlete. I just had long hair. But people would start coming out. It's like, you're actually alright. You're actually alright, you are. Literally the day after I got my hair cut, we went to an athletics event, because I was fast. I did 100 and 200 metres, and I was good at it. And I met my first like, proper girlfriend. Like, this is literally the day after. She was an athlete as well. So literally the only thing I did, I didn't change my personality one bit. I didn't realise until years later, because at the time I was just enjoying it. I was like, oh, hey, that's all going on now. But now when I look back, it was like, hold on a minute. Literally one of my best friends, one of the people that's in our group of friends now, we were at somebody's house for a birthday. Like, it was just a low-key like birthday thing. And he said, I used to think you were weird, but you're actually all right. It's like, man, I literally did nothing, and he's one of my best friends now. But I was like, I didn't do anything different. All I did was get a fucking haircut, man. So school is there to traumatize you. It's not a... Does anybody here still have dreams about high school and stuff like that?
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
It's stressful, like, and it's always like you're late for something, or you haven't been to class for 9 years or something like that. And it's just why I'm an old ass man now, 29 years old, and I'm still dreaming about high school. So what went on there?
Yeah,
I had some incredible high school stories. I was a very corrupt prefect in year 11. I'll tell you that.
You were a prefect.
I was a prefect. No, there's a bit of a fucking tale to this, because I've been an arsehole my whole career. To an extent, I've just been a gobshite, and
yeah.
I'm always the funny cunt as well. I don't mind doing. I don't. Yeah, gobshite. That's
gobshite. So the definition. Noun meaning.
Talks a lot. Shit talk.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So I was just a goofy motherfucker as well, really, which probably makes sense why we're all sat in this room together. A bunch of goofy motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's great, man.
Gobshites.
It is calling me right now. Hold on.
How there's a sock
Hey there. Well, I'm doing a podcast, babe.
Oh, serious?
Say, no. Say, welcome to CultCast Beyond the Realm. It is me, Pod. Say that verbatim.
A very good evening. evening. This is Pot speaking from Beyond the Realm. This is our CultCast coming up tonight. Hope you guys all enjoy your stay, and I hope to see you soon. Have a great stay, and thank you very much.
Wow, beautiful. Right.
He knows what verbatim means.
I'll see you soon, my friend. We will play mini games.
I bet. I completely forgot about that. Have fun, boys.
All right, love you. Bye. That was Podrick. We don't actually know who he is, but we all he floated into our fucking plane of existence. So we acknowledge that he's there, but when he's not in sight, nobody knows who he is.
No.
Every time you hear from Hida, it's like it's this new creature that's popped into existence. So he might
quickly forgotten about.
Yeah. We might try and entice him. We might try and pull him from his fucking plane of existence to come and join us on one of these sessions. But I don't actually like the guy. So I don't want him to be.
Yeah. I don't know who Hida is.
I feel that.
Smells. He wears wooden shoes.
Yeah.
And he's
living in that freaking windmill.
Yeah, exactly. He smells of wheat consistently. Just fucking big.
Dry wheat. Yeah, not even damp. Just dry wheat.
Essence of wheat.
I can't even have that just because I don't even know what you're talking about. But I can't have it purely because of that word.
Yeah. Can't even talk to Hida because he just smells so much like wheat.
Yeah, exactly. Cat is wheat intolerant, man. You're pretty much everything intolerant, though, right?
Yeah, I put a tweet out saying I'm just going to try and sustain my life purely on hatred and malice.
How many likes and retweets
Men
did you
too
get?
angry to die.
This is it now. This is how his entire identity is, just him being allergic to things. And that's all. Half his conversations with you now are going to be, I'm allergic to that. Ha ha ha. By the way, I'm vegan.
And I'm gonna snap at people like in restaurants and waiters and stuff. I'm gonna be like, where is the gluten-free, rice-free, wheat-free, lactose-free, dairy-free menu?
Stop! You're giving me PTSD of my ex's mom.
Hold the menu up and then, so everyone can see it, make a big scene, then slap the menu. It's like, where is all of this content? Just to make a real display.
I want food with no nutritional value.
Flavored air.
Just you pull out a scroll and this is everything I'm allergic to. It just goes through across the entire
going.
shop floor.
Accommodate to me and my needs.
Sir, this is a pizza place.
Make it out of chicken. You can low-key do that. It's a keto recipe. I got 8 likes and 3 comments.
Oh, that's okay. Fucking hell, you're popping up.
I got some massive portobello mushrooms, and I'm gonna use it as a base for a pizza.
How big are they? That's pretty dope.
That is horrendous. I love mushrooms, and that sounds like the most horrendous thing I've ever heard.
It'd be pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be quite. What's the word, man?
No, it's like stuffed mushrooms, but just pizza ingredients. Not.
Does sound dope. Sounds like you'll need a 45-minute nap after.
Too much mushroom. Just too much mushroom.
Might be pretty good.
The headshot makes me fucking laugh so many times, man. I was killed just now for the first time in my new carbon-neutral, no-colon, no-meat Minecraft game when 2 skeletons ambushed me in my wheat field. I do allow myself to kill skeletons, but they got the better of me.
Beautiful.
I love Diddley's.
I want to keep that in. Shout out to Deadly Headshot, man.
Absolutely staying in, man.
Deadly Headshot's one of our members.
Can we pin that comment?
Yeah. Pin it.
I don't have the ability
I want to see if I can.
I would just pin it. That's why I asked for people to pin things, man. I don't have the ability to.
We need to ask him for updates because I'd happily have a whole saga of Minecraft-related comments from Deadly Headshot.
He just has a whole blog.
That'd be great, man. Yeah.
Journal entries.
Carbon neutral playthrough, man. When people are doing
no coal, no meat.
What do they call it? What do they call it on Pokemon where you have to pick up the first? Is it no stop? Have you heard of this, Jack? You like Pokemon, right? There's a method. I can't remember what it's called, man. It begins with an N. Where basically you have to pick up the first Pokemon you find in every area, and if a Pokemon dies, it's dead for good. Like you can't use it again.
Marky has legit done that, by the way.
Is it? I think it's called like no stock or no stock or. No,
I think it is called no stock or something
like that. It's named after a player. I don't know. In fact, I'm not going to pretend that I know.
It is pretty fucking hardcore. It's quite like a little roleplay to put yourself on for a fucking Pokemon game, isn't it? You're probably gonna get attached to some fucking characters.
Well, it's fucking ridiculous. The goal is to collect all 151 Pokemon or whatever. I don't care how much it is now. I'm talking about the original goal because So Ash Ketchum or whichever Pokemon trainer, he catches them all. What do Pokemon eat? Like, you have to look after they're fucking like living mammals and stuff, man.
Pokemon food. What are you talking about?
But you've got 151 motherfuckers, and you have to look after them all. You have to clean up the shit. You have to feed them. And Mewtwo, what does Mewtwo eat? And Mewtwo's not going to listen to you.
No, they're put into stasis. They're put into stasis, man. That's the entire point of Pokeballs.
But like, they're not always in stasis.
Cruelty, fam. That's cruelty, fam.
Comatose or?
Yeah, I know. We know it's cruelty, but it's Pokemon.
I can't be hungry sometimes, man. Like, because I haven't seen much of the anime.
They're just uploaded to the Matrix. And
Wait, low-key, think of how traumatic the life of a Pokemon is. As far as you know, you are in nothingness. You are in stasis. This is the state you are before you are born.
Conscious at that time?
This is the state you are before you're born, as far as I can fucking picture it. Unless it's just dreaming.
It's like
and then
that.
out of nowhere, you're thrown into a battle and some cunt's in your face. Right, now
dun,
use your flamethrower. What the fuck are you on about?
It's like shit.
It's like
Jesus Christ.
It's like that Black Mirror episode, man.
Yeah.
You little mouse shit. Use Thunder. I've been battling for eternity.
Exactly. Like you're in and out of existence, and all you know is fucking war. It's like, good job, go back in, go back in, Charizard. No, please, no.
Please don't put me back in.
I don't think it's been discussed the lifespan of a Pokemon, has it?
That's true.
No,
that's a good point. Did he die?
Deep lore.
Oh, yeah, no,
deep
because
Like,
did
they're
he
just
age?
immortal
Did he
beings.
age? If they're in stasis, did he age? Like, what's going on? What's the science behind this?
We need
They're uploaded to it, man.
We spoke to
They're uploaded
PhD student,
it.
physicist.
Yeah, we got Shigeru Miyamoto joining us on the podcast now, on the CultCast right now, and Shigeru Miyamoto is going to explain. It wasn't even who headed Pokemon, man. I can't remember his name. You guys aren't gonna fucking know. You're
Are
not.
Pokeballs battery charged too? Like, what if a Pokeball dies?
Yeah, do you have to? Is it USB or USB free, man? Because we need the faster charging these days.
How many USBs do you need to invest in?
Nokia,
Yeah, exactly. And the
Nokia
other part-
charger.
So, are the belts just USB ports?
Huh?
Like, they've got
Maybe.
little belts that carry the Pokeballs on it, like a USB port, just plug it in.
I imagine it'd be wireless.
Like,
It'd be like
assuming that they are rechargeable and you do put it in a USB port, and like there's a whole, I guess, chain, I forget the name of it, but like there's a whole chain of it, like maybe 10 ports that you can hook into one.
Yeah.
And like, what if there's an electrical surge?
True.
And they all fry inside the Matrix.
No, low key though, but if you put Pikachu in stasis doing a Thunderbolt, does he charge your Pokeballs? Deep dive
depends on what it is.
Pokemon. Deep dive
He fries them.
Pokemon.
But what if there was like Vic's right though? What if there was a terrorist attack and somebody like launched?
There's a terrorist.
Somebody launched an EMP because what's your national defense? What's your security measures for fucking Kanto or whatever the first continent's called? What are your security measures? Because you're only because there are terrorists. Like Team Rocket must be considered terrorists, right? I don't.
Oh yeah.
So like,
Yeah, they're like poacher
what if they
terrorists.
launched an EMP, like an EMP attack, and they shut down all of the Bill's PCs, all of the Pokemon centers and stuff? It might potentially affect the Pokeballs. What if they just came in with guns, man, and just
They're just like, oh, you're here to steal Pikachu, we're here to end your life. Pulls out
It's
revolver.
like, you have any last words? Just a fucking man cannon, a Barry Burton Resident Evil 1 man cannon. He just puts it to Pikachu's forehead. It's like, do you have any last words? Just blow Pikachu. Just blast Pikachu away.
Team Rocket are blasting up
Pikachu,
again.
no! Pikachu!
Well, if you watch the anime and the movies, they don't really keep their Pokemon in the Pokeballs off. That's only the Pokemon trainers, the people who fight,
It's the
which is a
favorite
very
Pokemons that
subset.
don't get back in the Pokeballs.
The rest of the Pokemon are just kept as like pets. From what I've seen in the movies,
You know,
not
like
that I've watched the
weapons
movies,
of
but
war.
What did he eat? How did he
Just part
sustain
of the
themselves?
arsenal.
There's not enough thought here. There's not enough thought. If you were going to start an army, if you needed national defense for your country, which Pokemon would you use? Which Pokemon would you drop into the
Mewtwo,
Middle East?
are we
Can it be
saying the
anyone
Middle East
other than Mewtwo?
specifically?
Yeah, but this is the thing. No, get rid of Mewtwo because Mewtwo does not. I don't care about the canon.
That's not a common Pokemon.
Yeah, and I don't care.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm simply saying
You
though,
can't
we have
control
to stick
Mewtwo,
to
by
the
the way. I'm sorry. Continue after this. But even if you catch Mewtwo, he's not going to give a fuck about
Yeah.
you. Mewtwo could. He's a god, man. He'd break your neck if he really wanted to. So, you release me from a Pokeball. I'm actually sentient. He'll just click Ash's little neck with an afterthought. It's like, Mewtwo, you suck. And you just fucking mango Ash Ketchum be like, well,
Hey,
I'm
like,
off then.
Can you imagine
Someone else.
they drop Ash Ketchum into the Middle East? Let's go, Mewtwo! We gotta go kill some.
No, because even if he does die, like, isn't Mewtwo just bound to the Pokeball, like, kind of like a genie until he's actually formally released from the
And
Pokeball?
Mewtwo gets captured
Yeah,
by
but
the
he's
Taliban.
probably powerful.
He could take it. He's a god. He'd take the Pokeball, and then he'd take a city hostage because he's a literal demigod. And he'd be like, tell me how to release myself. And he'd be like, okay, just please don't kill me. And then he'd work. Mewtwo's a god. That's why we can't have him in this
fine.
situation.
While we're here, though.
Well, this is
He
the
can't
thing,
be
though,
used for
because we're
national
talking
defense.
about who we'd use, but we got to remember, you got to source them.
Yeah, you got to source them.
You know, you can't have an army of Mewtwo's. There's only one Mewtwo, all right?
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
there's a lot of issues with
original
countries'
151
armies.
though, right? I'm not going into like. Because after that,
I don't know
you
enough
get
about
some
Pokemon,
crazy
I don't
X
know.
and Y, and they're all suddenly the gods of death and life.
Fuck 'em.
It's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Just
I'm thinking-
realistically,
I'm
I guess you
thinking-
could do like a bunch of Voltorbs.
that's just a fucking bomb. This has got me.
That is ISIS. That is
Bomb,
ISIS.
just carpet bomb. Yeah, just carpet bombing with fucking.
I was thinking, bro, you just need a Jigglypuff, man.
Jigglypuff.
No.
A Jigglypuff.
No, you guys are thinking utility. We need power. We need power.
Yeah, we need a show of
Where
force. man.
is this? Where is this? What are we fighting in? Give me the
Right,
landscape.
So we think that there might be weapons of mass destruction in the Middle East. We don't know
not
necessarily.
confirmed.
Right. So we need boots on ground. 'cause
This
it's
one
not
worked
about
before.
Just say a city may have been attacked and
Yeah,
large
yeah.
structures have been taken. So we
Theoretically.
Because think about it, because you're saying
Theoretically.
Jigglypuff, right? But you got to remember that they could be anywhere. You know, if you knew where an enemy was, yeah. But we're talking.
already
This is starting
changed
to
my
sound
answer.
more like
I've already changed my
the,
answer. I didn't know
the
what
war
it
in the east kind of thing. I'm saying Geodudes, right? There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
They're just fucking flying rocks. They can utilize stuff with their hands. Just imagine you got some guy go, hey there, hada, running with like the black flag
Wait,
ISIS,
you
you
said
know.
boots on ground though. They don't have feet.
Well, theoretical boots on ground, you know.
Allegedly.
Give a Geodude a fucking Kalashnikov and send him.
Geodude a Kalashnikov.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna be drawing later. on.
The champ's got 4 arms. Put a Kevlar helmet on. Give him 2 AK-47s and send him on his way.
No, Machamp, right? He's got one pair of hands for the gun. The other hand is
Machamp.
loading the
Oh yeah,
magazines.
true. Actually, of course.
So he's just constantly reloading, a constant fire.
Yeah.
Maybe get some psychic type to guard them.
Hypno.
as well.
Oh, Hypno.
Like a
Hypno.
shield type thing.
Oh, scary boy.
Oh, converting the
There's so
enemy.
many overpowered. Because Gengar, it's like, what are you going to do to ghost types, man? Fucking drop them in. Like, drop a Gengar in. Or like you say, a Drowsy. What would... fucking Lickitung.
Well, like a priest comes in with holy water or some shit.
Nah. What you need, all you need is like 6 Snorlaxes, and just give them heavy machine guns mounted to their stomachs.
And armor. Yeah, but he's just sleep, man. They're fucking lazy as fuck. How do you get
Yeah,
those
yeah.
mobilized?
The roadblocks.
They would
Oh,
not.
that's just gonna be
No,
a
the
meat
roadblocks,
shield.
yeah.
It's easy. Pidgeys with several hand grenades, right? They're just dropping them.
Yeah. Conventional
Wait,
methods.
so for Snorlax, what's the elasticity of his skin?
Exactly.
Like, if they drop a bomb on him, would it just bounce right off?
Probably.
Or would it just kill
Maybe
him?
both.
Blow him into little fucking...
Snorlax being shot by small arms, just
Yeah.
.22s going through. Just,
See fucking little like, fatty furry chunks coming off him, man. Just little white furry chunks of meat coming off him.
I mean, if you want to go, you could just use one of the legendary birds. Imagine if you just got Articuno to like just go and blizzard that town for like a month.
Yeah, that's it. That's kind of...
Yeah. But you know, one missile, gets past his
Too
defense.
cold
That's
to
your,
launch.
that's
It's
your
too cold to
army
launch.
gone.
The missile silos are frozen over, man.
That's true.
Other than that, I was
that's
thinking
true.
if it was
You
a
know, but
coastal
just-
town and you just had a load of Gyarados doing hyper beam, you just
millions of Magikarps flopping everywhere.
That's true.
What about Diglets, man?
Diglets could be spies.
Hey,
Yeah. Think about it though. Name one army that's got good underground fighting capabilities.
That's true. What does Diglett even do?
Zero.
How does Diglett attack, though? Really?
Well, you just
I
he
don't trust a
digs
Diglett.
and
You can't
headbutts
see
and
its
shit like
entire
that.
body.
Because it has spells, right? I call them spells, but they're not.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
It
though,
can
yeah, it must.
cast rocks and that.
Yeah.
Cat rocking
So
thing.
just think, right? Think Vietnamese rat tunnels, right? They're all chilling. They've been digging these rat tunnels out for months, right? And, oh, we're ready for adventure. Suddenly, bang! The whole tunnel collapses. They're spreading all over, and then just all the trees that are falling down because all the diglets are digging underneath caverns. It'd be mayhem.
That's brilliant.
Right now, let's flip it. Let's fucking flip it. Let's say you look outside. You live in the Middle East. And you look outside. We're saying this. No, we'll just do it as a local thing, so it's therefore not racist. You look outside your house, Moose, and out there you see fucking a complete army of Odysseys ready to fucking ready to devour you.
How many Odysseys?
How many?
What's the plural for Odysseys?
It's the big one. Yeah,
Odai.
probably.
Odai. All right, I see. How many Odai are outside my premises?
Just fucking. There's absolute platoons of them, mate.
Too many
as far
to
as you're
count,
aware,
too
there
many
could
to
be
count.
hundreds.
It's an oddish amount of auditions.
Who am I? Am I a humble goat farmer?
You're who you are right now. You fucking goddamn Moosecake.
All right, but I live in the Middle East, right?
Unless you want to do it in where you live.
No, we'll do it in the Middle East, man. A bit too hot for someone of my complexion, but it's fine. We'll go from there.
So go on.
What do you do?
Well, right. So I look outside. I see all these Odysseys, and I start to panic because I see a great legion of Odysseys surrounding my premises. So what can I do in this situation? What can Odysseys actually do though? Because they've got no fucking arms.
They've got poison powder and shit like that.
They're
Well, if they
chemical
all converge on my
warfare.
location, I'm pretty fucked, man. What do I have to hand? Like, how am I going to fend these off? If
I don't want to be stereotypical, but you're in the Middle East, so you probably have a Kalashnikov.
I have a Kalashnikov. Okay. Well, if it's windy as fuck, I'm probably all right. If it's not windy, because that'll blow the poison away, right? They do it in little clouds, I'm guessing. I don't know.
They do be doing clouds.
So I don't know. I'm thinking like, right, where do I go? Because I could climb on the roof and just start chopping them up with my Kalashnikov. Just fucking purple chunks because they're little fucking grapes, man. Really, the little grapes with grass hair, and they might be exhale poison at me. So I've just got a war, man. Because if they converge on my location and I get poison gas in my humble abode, I'm fucked. So I can only fight outside. I climb to the roof and I start chopping them up. with the Kalashnikov, left to right like that. not even aiming, just like that. Fuck off!
If you think about it, though,
Just in a sweeping motion.
you could grab your
try to
kids.
intimidate
You could
him.
grab your Middle Eastern kids to go grab them, gather them in a pot, and you've got a nice stew going there. Because they're just radishes, aren't they?
They are. I guess they are radishes, right? But the sentient, no, the semi-sentient. What do they have? What do they have? Do they have like a frontal cord, like a frontal lobe, or an amygdala?
Just
Let's,
imagine, they're like a cow.
Let's Groundhog Day it. You get killed by a poison cloud.
Alright.
You wake up the next day. You look out the window in the Middle East Henry.
Oh shit!
And there's all
And
the
it's
Geodudes.
Oh shit!
There's Geodudes with fucking Geodudes with Kalashnikovs are outside, man.
There's 100 Geodudes with Kalashnikovs surrounding my house, man. I'm fucked at that point. I go to the basement. I go to the little fucking hole under my house, and I pray.
And hide and cry.
Yeah, I pray.
I think Geodudes would be the best one. Because think about it, what would you do unless you had like a rocket launcher or something? Because they're just a giant rock. So you couldn't defeat them in any way.
It'd be hard to hit as well because you could try and go for splash damage on the ground, but rocks are rocks.
Yeah.
And they're fucking floating, man. So they can fly technically, because what's stopping them from going any higher?
Levitating
Well, let's just
rocks.
say it takes more power to like it takes the same amount of energy to levitate for them as it does for us to stand up. So for them to fly would take more energy, maybe. I don't know. I don't know the deep Pokemon lore about Geodudes.
I don't know anything about the science behind Pokemon. Man.
I don't think Pokemon knows about the Pokemon.
Well, they should
lore.
No, Pokemon just thought a flying rock would be funny.
I mean, realistically, though, imagine if you had like 6 Blastoises, you'd just fuck everywhere up.
Yeah, you could. And they'd be great. Because we had a conversation about superpowers and their application in the real world. We might have also talked about Pokemon recently, but Blastoise would be good at car washes, man. Or you just like someone to come and clean your fucking drive.
Just obliterate the car.
I guess they could probably control it.
You can control it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a boy peeing, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So they'd be great for like power washing your driveway, getting that fucking moss off your walls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Firefighting.
Yeah, exactly. I think Pokemon may be more applicable in the real world than superpowers.
In the Pokemon world.
In the Pokemon.
Oh, sorry,
in our real world, man. Like, get Charizard working at fucking pizzerias. Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not Charizard. What would Charizard do?
Get his nourishment from pepperoni.
Well, aren't characteristically Charizards as cunts, aren't they?
I don't know. I've never spoken to him.
Yeah, I don't want to judge.
Well, Ash's Charizard's like, fuck this little
That's
idiot.
what I mean.
Look at this little
He could just
fucking
fucking
dog.
bite his head off, man, and there'd be blood squirting everywhere. And Mr. be like, Ash, no! Ash, please, no! But that doesn't happen in Pokemon.
Each time Ash dies, he's just brought back by the tears of friendship.
That's true.
In the name of love.
Remember that theory where it was all like Ash is actually in a coma because he got hit by a fucking bolt of lightning, and he's just. And this is why you see Nurse Joy everywhere. Like everywhere he goes, he sees Nurse Joy because Nurse Joy is the one that's caring for him in his coma, and some other slippery bullshit, man. Like that was probably that counts as a creepypasta,
It's just
right?
that's
Even though-
every theory about every kids movie or whatever. It's just haha, they're in a coma
Yes.
or something, haha.
Yeah, well, they had one about
Yeah, I was
fucking
gonna say.
Rugrats as well. I can't remember the Rugrats one. I wish I could remember the Rugrats one, man, because it was like, oh, Tommy Pickles hasn't even been born.
Wasn't it about Chucky? Like, doesn't Chucky make them all up or something?
Something like it was pretty dark, man. I can't. I wish I could. I should have checked it before this, but obviously.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
think it
should
was
have
all
checked
Angelica,
this, bro. I
wasn't it?
should have kept on top of my Rugrats knowledge.
Yeah. No, I've only just remembered this second. It might have been Angelica, but I can't remember.
Right, give me a sec. I've googled Rugrats creepypasta.
I
We've
think
got
I
it.
remember the twins being stillborns or something.
Something
Yeah.
like that. You're absolutely.
Do you want me to
right.
read this? Do you want me to
Chucky
read
sees
this?
ghosts.
Yeah. Read it out.
The Rugrats really were a figment of Angelica's demonic and unimaginable imagination. Chucky died in 1986 along with his mother. That's why Chaz is a nervous wreck all the time. Tommy was born in 1988, but he was a stillborn, and that's why Stu is constantly in the basement making toys for the son who never had a chance to live.
Oh, that's such a leap. That's such a leap of logic. Sorry,
The
continue.
DeVilles had an abortion in 1990. Angelica couldn't figure whether it would be a boy or a girl, thus creating the twins.
Oh, yeah. This
As
is the
for
one.
all-
Yeah.
As for all grown up, the teenage Angelica became addicted to the various narcotics,
shut up.
which further aggravated her schizophrenia, bringing
is
her
this?
back to her childhood and this her creation she obsessed over. Because of time lapse between the present and the last time she interacted with her creations, she made them older.
That's so stupid, man. That's the creep. I wouldn't even call it a creepy.
Yeah.
I guess it's a creepypasta, but how
Just a
fucking
theory,
stupid
bro. A
is that?
game theory.
Yes. Is Angelica actually a crackhead?
It's not a very good theory.
That's just a theory.
Number 10.
Number 10. Most drug addicted Rugrats. Number 9. Tommy Pickles walks with a bow-legged stance. Bow-legged walks are normally associated with ketamine. Is Tommy Pickles actually taking ketamine? Number 8. Nah, fuck the Rugrats. No, I like the Rugrats. Rugrats freaks me out though because of the soundtrack and the instruments that they use. It's like. It's all that fucking. It's like the doo-wop sort of samples that they use. I wasn't really doing it.
Remember the Tweenies?
The Tweenies.
Yeah.
What?
Tweenies were scary.
Yeah, what the fuck was that about? Who greenlit
It
that?
rings a bell, but I can't actually remember it.
I played the Tweenies video
Tweenies.
game, I remember that. The Teletubbies were a fucking scary fucking
I was just
prospect.
like telling.
Teletubbies could be like
My
a
mom legit thought they were demons.
like they could be a fucking future insight to children today, just sitting in front of television babbling.
Yeah, no, it was a bit
you know what I
fucked
mean?
up, man. The Teletubbies were a bit intimidating, I thought. It was.
Tubby toast, fucking custard.
It's just a bit fucking weird, really, isn't it? Like, it's just a bit weird because they don't speak. They don't say hello, friends. Welcome to the Teletubbies. They just kind of.
That'd be even weirder though.
Yeah,
if
well,
it just
yeah,
slowly,
yeah.
like unmoving Teletubby face, it zoomed in, and went welcome.
Yeah, slow pan in on Poe's face, welcoming children to fucking the afterlife. Welcome, children, to a place where nothing can ever go wrong. I am Poe, your host for today, and we have a jolly adventure ahead of us. That'd be I'd watch that though. I'd watch that today if they had like a quest.
Like the voiceover, the narration is like a very philosophical, grown up kind of like let's have a good insight on this. But the action of the thing, it's like to go through all this talk and it's just like custard.
Yeah, exactly. The custard is an allegory for sex and pain. It's an allegory for divorce. For when the custard leaves the custard dispensary, it will never truly. I don't fucking know, man. I'm a boy.
And now it's all over her face. Ha ha.
Now, as you can see, Lala is in fact covered in a pink substance. It's a bit weird, man.
Let's cut to Tinky Winky taking meth.
it appears that Tinky Winky is vandalizing all of the pop-up speakers that tell them what to do. The Teletubby Land is actually a concentration camp, but they're so doped out of their head that they don't actually realise it. It's actually a horrible display of containment.
Remember, citizens, take your tubby custard.
Tubby toast is good for you. Eat it now.
I like tubby toast.
No, that's too much. That's even making my head split. Imagine if imagine if somebody declared war on Teletubby Land, man. I hate to go back to war, man, but it's like, we want that land because you got fucking fossil fuels, man. So we're coming.
Fossil fuels?
Funny how it's the US declaring war on Teletubby
We want that
Land.
custard.
You got some admirable looking oil over there that you've not got tapped, and I kind of need to spread democracy.
Time for Tubby Bunker. Time for Tubby Bunker. And then they all run. They put the helmets on. And Time for Tubby Bunker. Yay! 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 The bombs are coming. The bombs are coming, Teletubbies.
Hide the women and children. Hide the women and children.
You know how like the sun.
Screaming.
You know how like the sun is like a little kid's face. It's just in the background a mushroom
And he's
cloud, that
frowning.
little kid's
He's
face.
looking he's looking down with disgust. He's not going anymore. He's got a scowl on his face and he's looking down. He's judging the earth, man. It's like, how did it come to this?
Please remain calm.
How did it
Please
come to
remain
this?
calm.
Teletubbies should have procreated, man. Like, that's the last of their race.
Imagine if it just gets low key though, and like, if captured, tell them nothing. If captured, tell them nothing.
Remember your training. Remember your childhood training.
Dying is in fact an option.
Yeah, take the small pink pill that we gave you on your induction. If you ever need Tubby, go to Tubby Goodness Land, Tubby Happiness Land. If they ever ask you anything, bite down on your right molar.
Taste the
immediately, and it'll release cyanide into your system. Taste your Tubby demise.
Now is the time to take your tubby cyanide.
Remember what
The
we
word
told you?
custard is like an acronym for cyanide, something else.
Is that the little televisions there just display like propaganda constantly,
yeah.
24 hours?
One at a time, they'll gather around and watch different propaganda videos. It's great. It's just kids like, hello, welcome to my internment camp. Hello, come in. And then they teach them all about the Tubby religion through the children. It's like, then they just stare at it like catatonic, just like, teach us more about our epic world. I hate it, man. I don't think it.
Teletubby colonization.
Yeah, Teletubby cult, man. Trying to keep them contained. It's like the fucking.
Then the Care Bears arrived.
Oh, that's who we're fighting. But the Care Bears are destroying them, man, because they can fire lasers out their bellies, right? That's what it's about.
Yeah, that's right.
That's about right.
Yeah, but it was lasers of friendship, wasn't it? So I think they could only defeat evil things.
I mean, surely if they've got this sophisticated comm system, there's going to be a point where, like, now arm yourselves with tubby rifles.
Tubby rifle.
The Geodudes are coming.
Protect yourselves. Go to your Tubby cache and extract all the grenades, all the weapons and armor you can. Time for Tubby War. Time for Tubby
the Hoover thing, just like the nozzle like retracts and a gun comes out
that's
instead.
it. It becomes a
It's
little
a
mobile
flamethrower, man.
turret.
It's a flamethrower. It's fucking flames in the air.
Massive legs. It just goes and turns to a massive mech warrior. Just kind of runs off in the distance.
Beautiful.
Time for tubby pain.
Time for Tubby annihilation. Remember what we taught you. March on, Tubbies.
They took your custard. Now take their blood.
Ay. Oh.
It's like the four generals is fucking Tinky, Winky, Dipsy, Lala, and Poe. It's the four generals. Like the four They're the fucking four horsemen of the apocalypse. They're the four tubbies of the apocalypse.
Yes, Tinky, Winky, Lala, Dipsy, and Poe were the four horsemen of the apocalypse all along. I think
The
it is.
prophecy was right.
Poe for
Pestilence. They were
pestilence.
just being they're like holy sleeper agents, man. They might appear docile and harmless, but when they're called upon, they're like, we are warriors, Poe.
Once the trumpet blows.
We must fulfill the prophecy, Dipsy. Yes, my brother. I will go into battle with you at once. We must fulfill the prophecy.
One's got to be kind of edgy though. Lala will be like, these people are innocent, brothers. We mustn't attack them.
No, yeah, one of them's like ultra sanctimonious. It's like the religion is all that they know, and they kind of obsess over it. It's kind of like, are they okay? It's like I was brewed for battle under the god that I fight for. I will see victory. I will see victory, my brothers. And they're like really good. We can have like an anime sequence where fucking the Teletubbies in slow motion just go and decimate like San Francisco or something. They just ride in, decimate San Francisco. I'd watch the fuck out of that, man. That'd be great.
Like the sun would rise and it's the baby's face.
Yeah.
But
Got like a bandana on.
as the moon covers it, it's like blood dripping down and it's just crying.
He's crying.
Nah, the BB, the sun is the equivalent of a nuke. Like you see the baby face come up and he's laughing. He's like, burn.
Yeah. And everyone panics and one's like, shit, it's here. We've got 2 suns. That'd fuck up the ecosystem as well. If baby was just moving around. Baby's just moving through the fucking hemisphere looking for new targets.
What if the baby's the god, man? What if the baby's the god?
Roll on Brazil, my children. Take them now. The baby's actually an ancient like Eldritch. Is it? What's it called? What's Cthulhu? What's Cthulhu?
Eldritch god.
Yeah, the baby's
Eldritch
like
god, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he appears docile, but when he gets his fucking action on, just floats around, fucks up the
Just a
ecosystem.
solar flare, like you've
Yeah.
displeased me. Solar flare scorches the land.
Upon you, death, I will consider. And then he deploys.
Woe upon you, Teletubbies! Plague be upon ye!
The Tubbies cometh. Prepare yourselves, mortals.
Tubbies, bring me their blood. Time for Tubby bye-bye.
Man,
Time for Tubby bye. Time for Tubby bye. Yeah. Dipsy, Tinky Winky holds a Smith & Wesson to the president's head.
Any last words, Mr. President?
Snub-nosed pistol to the president's head. Time for Tubby bye. We've already done this. I've already done that joke with Pikachu. That's how it started. I made that joke like 45 minutes ago. It's still funny.
Wait. Let's just replay it all again. Groundhog Day. Henry, you look outside
shit.
and suddenly there's a load of Teletubbies coming towards you.
Oh, fuck.
The sun's behind him and they seem upset.
I pray. I walk outside. And I just drop to my knees and I beg for mercy. I would do anything you want, my tubby overlords. I will do anything for you. Please let me live. Please let me and my 7 children.
I'll give you a tubby sucky. Man.
Please, I'll do anything. Please, let me go. That's what I do.
What do you think their little antennas are symbolic for? Like, are they
The
symbols?
hive mind.
Yeah,
It's the hive mind.
The
man.
runes.
no. So that TV's to connect, man.
Yeah.
They just have different
Oh, are they
ones.
like
They just have
antennas?
different
Just-
ones. Yeah, they just have different ones.
They take cosmic television rays and they display the information right because that's all. It's all like mock TV. That's what their race considers humans to be susceptible to in terms of education. So they actually display these mongoloid children going, "Hello, my name is Tommy, and I like to play the guitar." Because that's what they think humans are like. But that's why all the kids are always fucking ruined in those little TVs, and that's how they.
Like, do you think their little antennas are the source of their power?
But yeah,
No,
that's how they receive
No,
their.
that's just their data connection. It's just
You
their
just
data.
snap
receive
it
the
off.
command.
No, like
No, I agree with
If you
Vic.
snap it off, it disconnects them from the hive mind.
Yeah, they just go, and they just
Okay.
get really depressed and sad, but they don't understand why, and then they eventually go like full coma, like.
And they get disowned by the other Teletubbies because they can't hear the voice. But because they can't hear the voice, like fucking Dipsy will be shaking like that. So please tell me what they are saying, please. No, my brother, you have been disconnected.
It's like a wasp or something.
Yeah.
Like when they go back to the hive, the others just start stinging
Yeah,
them
yeah,
because
yeah.
they're not in the
You've
hive
been
mind
disconnected,
anymore.
brother. There is nothing I can do for you anymore. No, please.
No!
They just start beating them. Just
They just get
Time
on
for
newspapers and
Tubby.
start beating them.
We had to do this.
Sunday comics.
we have to extract your custody.
No, it's turns him. No more tears. Only to be custard.
Your custody will rejoin the cosmos as was intended by our god. Sun baby.
Sun
Praise
baby.
be to the
The sun baby doesn't even get a name. It's just
Sun baby. Ancient sun baby.
Sunday.
Directed by Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, Ancient Sun Baby would be a good motion picture, man.
Imagine if that was like
What if
the
the
actual.
Sun Baby was voiced by Samuel L. Jackson?
some babies say though. There's some babies got no lines of dialogue. If you gave Samuel L. Jackson like baby babbling like, just like something.
Yeah, just it. That's it.
just Samuel L. Jackson pretending to be a blubbering little infant. That would be iconic. That'd be his definitive role, I think. Samuel Jackson would just act in anything now. It's like, oh, you're doing this fucking goofy motion. I'll just be me in it, and that's fine. He's been in so many bad films. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I am sick of these motherfucking critics and this motherfucking Discord.
Oh well, it is what it fucking. He has been in an astronomical amount of shit movies, man. But he's still entertaining.
Nah, he has. He 100% has. I was just referencing Snakes on a Plane because that was shit.
Hey guys, Johnny Flame here, presenting the Shitting and Pissing Towel. Do you like jacking off but not cleaning up? Or when you jack off and the cum stays on your stomach even after wiping up? Well, I've got the solution for you. Double solidified, double folded, double roll up paper for you. If you shit your pants and it doesn't come off, hey, I've got the stuff for you. You piss your pants, you little pussy? Huh, I've got the stuff for you. I've got the stuff for you. Calls going in right now. Am I hearing any calls?
The Shitting and Pissing Towel, available now for $39.99 at all popular retailers. May cause pubic hair loss and/or early onset of dementia. Please consult your veterinarian for personalized health advice. Terms and conditions apply.
If you had to go back and live in the universe of the last movie you watched, how fucked are you?
I can't think of the last movie I watched. I think I watched a Western film last, so probably fucked.
Can you actually imagine living in the Wild West? Like, that
I
is
would.
pretty fucked.
This is what I'm thinking, because people imagine like the Wild West and like the medieval times, right? But consider what we've got now, we'd be fucked.
What do you mean?
Look, Carter can't eat anything.
Yeah. Dead, mate.
He's just dead on arrival.
I might be a cannibal, actually, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, but
do
imagine,
you guys...
you get up one morning, you're gonna tend to your fucking herd, and you're like, oh, where's Dad, Mum? Oh, some fucking bandit shot him in town.
He's gone, man. Yeah, he's gonna get an egg, man.
All right, is the sheriff doing anything? Nah, sheriff's out of town.
Sheriff's fucking drunk as a fart, man. He don't care. Beats his wife.
All right, okay. And you know what? I've already moved on. I've been fucking the bartender.
You need to grow up and be a real man right now. What are you
leave?
doing?
In fact, yeah, you just need to fucking leave. Go get your own shit.
Your dad died trying to get us a solitary egg from the market. You better go get that fucking egg.
You're a 14-year-old and you can't lasso while shooting.
What's wrong with you? Your dad died 5 minutes ago and you still haven't taken over. You're supposed to be the man of the house. What's wrong with you? Slaps him.
Mommy, please.
I have no rights because I'm a woman.
I'm fucking your high school bully.
I'm fucking Chad.
Fucking the cowboy Chad. It's like, yeehaw.
Just like, I don't know.
How you doing, little lady?
Imagine.
How you doing, little girl?
Medieval times would just be fucked.
Yeah, because what was the lifespan in like how was your average lifespan?
Well, it was surprisingly long because a lot of people go, haha, die when you're 20. But like even towards more antiquity times, you would live still to 70 kind of thing. But it's just very likely you'd die as a child, which is why the average lifespan was so short.
Got you.
I was having this discussion with someone, like, it's such an upsetting thing in modern society when, like, someone has any kind of, like, stillborn or anything like that. But realistically, in the medieval ages, those motherfuckers did not care.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, Susan, where's Jill? Oh, she died the other week. Oh, yes, you're right. We need another one.
Where's my wife? Oh, she died during childbirth. Oh, was the kid okay? Nah.
Listen.
It's all just mud and stone, innit? Like, that's... That's all I think of when I think of medieval times. It's like, there's just mud and stone. That's it. There's fuck all. Like, you got these little villages and stuff, and people are just dying from like, old fucking Pete was out chopping a tree and it fell and took both his legs, so we had to kill him, man, because we don't have wheelchairs, man. He's gone now. He's gone. He's out.
See, say that, but think like that was, when we think of that kind of period of history, we're normally thinking about 900-ish AD. That's when we think of like the Dark Ages. But think before that, into the BC region, we had like the Greeks and the Romans, building massive colosseums, etc.
True.
And you've got those fucking shit hut fucking England.
Yeah.
What we doing?
England didn't advance until Rome invaded. They were like, wait, these motherfuckers got walls and shit.
Literally. You know the argument people go, oh, haha, colonism brought civilization to Africa. Like, we only, only when the UK was colonized by Romans did anything happen here. And even then, it took a good few, centuries afterwards for us to push it.
We did okay with, I think it was in, like, the fucking 600s or something around that when we had the first King of England. And the Vikings started showing up.
Yeah.
And we had the fucking Norsemen coming around. And the Norse used to literally come, apparently, obviously wreck a fucking village, but they used to just take all the good-looking women back.
Good.
So that's why everyone in England's fucking ugly.
Good for them.
Wow. Yeah.
That's a culture I can get behind.
Good for you, man. Good for you. No, I do not support plucking women off of the fucking coastline when you raid them. I don't.
Just imagine someone's like, oh damn, they took my wife. Cool. Oh wow, I really loved her.
That's the fourth one this week, man.
She's gone. No.
Have you just murdered your wife? No, Vikings, mate.
No, man, don't take my wife.
Yeah, you know what it's like. We live next to the beach, man. What can I say? It was a very quiet raid last night, man. You might not have seen it, but
it's a raid. You don't know them. You don't know these Vikings. They're from a different island. What if the Vikings were just fictional and it's just people fucking
You live
about?
a couple streets back, man. Like it was just a small raid, just like this near us, man. It didn't reach you.
Just
but
two beheadings, and a couple of rapes. Nothing big, mate.
Yeah, exactly. And this isn't even my blood. Oh no, sorry, it is my blood. But the point is, she's gone now.
It's low-key fucked up when you think about that whole kind of relationship dynamic through fucking history. Like Henry VIII, this was what in the 1500s, Henry VIII?
Yeah, what a baller. He was a gangster, man. He didn't give a fuck.
He was just straight up white. He's like, yo, Henry, your wife's been, she's been like fucking one of the fucking messenger boys, man. He's like, cut off her head.
I'll get another one. Just take it.
Fucking, you know what? Public display that bitch. Public display. Get the quarter in. Summon the peasants. Let them watch.
Wanna be me, like, and then send in some of our subordinates, man. I'll cherry pick them. It's fine.
It's just you've been fucking the messenger boy. Bring the messenger boy. Hey, messenger boy. Are you fertile? No, sir. What the fuck then, bro? I want a child.
Take your head off, man. Gone. You're done. But sire, I'm just delivering fucking chicken to the palace.
I'm delivering messy cream pies.
Well, you fucked up today,
man. Do you know who you talk? I am fucking King Henry VIII. I am the 8th of the Henrys, man. Don't talk back to me. I'll take your head off. Don't worry. Quick time. It's gone.
I told you about the idea I had. I'm going to pitch this to Netflix. Maybe they'll just let me do it. I don't let anyone do anything. I wanted to make a modern council estate rendition of Henry VIII.
Shit, you told me about this.
Henry VIII, and he's a drug dealer. And it's the same, like, he's in his kitchen, man. He's smoking a joint in the windowsill in the kitchen. One of his boys comes and goes, yeah, Henry, bruv. Rascal, saw fucking Rachel with fucking Adam on Tuesday, didn't it? And he goes, nah. What, fam? I want that bitch dead, man.
Head off, man. Quick, innit? I'll take a fucking whole head off.
Get her on the court, man. If I don't see her on the football court at 6, yeah.
Yeah, Skype her right now. I'll tell her exactly what I'm gonna do to her. Put her on Skype. Boo boo.
And she been kicking other boys.
And then it'll be like some nice council estate lady. Like, I didn't fucking do nothing. You don't fucking Henry. I fucking love you. Fuck off, mate.
I fucking love you. I swear. I don't know why she's become like Scouse. I fucking love you. Please. No, that's like Black Country. That's like the Midlands. Please, Henry, don't leave. Please, I love you. I really love you.
You're fucking slag, you.
Just break that into
please,
song.
Come on.
Hey, you're a slapper, mate.
Sorry, that's my Midlands accent impression.
Henry updated his relationship status to single.
Cheers.
Yeah. Boy, I'll change my Facebook, innit? You're done.
I changed my Facebook. That's the marriage.
That's it. That's when it's declared.
I changed it to it's complicated, didn't it? But no, it's not even complicated with you. You're nothing.
It's fucking over.
It's over. It's over. You're nothing. You're nothing at all to me. And then he goes and sells some weed, right? In eighths.
Exactly.
He only sells in eighths because
He starts getting dead fat though because of his breakups. He keeps getting low key depressed. Like you see him in the fucking drive-through for KFC, and he's answering like shot calls. Like, yeah man, I'll be 10 minutes. I'm just having something to scran you. And he's like, just like scoffing KFC in his car, crying. And that's why when he gets to his next like girlfriend, and he's massive, but his man trying to fucking hook him up. And he's like, yeah, this one's tight, fam. This one's tight.
Can I have like a Breaking Bad fly? You know the fly episode from Breaking Bad where it's all about Walter trying to fucking kill a fly, but it's an allegory. You just do that. You could parody it or like reference it in an artistic way and just have him chasing the daddy long legs around his apartment because he's really fucking baked and he can't do it.
Alright, here's a question. If you could be a master at any sport overnight, what would it be?
What pays the most?
I think a martial arts, really.
Martial arts would be pretty good, man, if you could just body people. Yeah, no, I'd probably agree with that. I've been watching a lot of anime.
You could enter, like, if you master it.
I agree with martial arts. I've been watching a lot of anime. I have the power of God and enemy on my side.
I was going to say, what pays the most? It's like, where we come from, and our weird little island out there in the sea. It's football, the art of kicking a ball into a fucking net. Yeah. That pays the most, but I don't really have any passion for football at all. I don't really have passion for any sports really. But I agree with Crumpet. The ability to like beat someone's fucking head in for money.
It would just be a confidence, but even if you didn't do anything with it, just knowing that you were the toughest boy around.
Yeah. The CultCast does not recommend you.
The CultCast does not condone violence through martial arts. Martial arts is a peaceful mean of attaining inner peace.
CultCast does not recommend you go around to your neighbour's house and hit him in the head with a fucking claw.
If I was a master in a martial art or something, saying like I was the best at MMA, I wouldn't actually enter MMA fights for me because that's a lot of work for a little payout. I would just teach.
Is it really though? Like,
yeah, because you'd have to prove yourself. Because you might be the master, but you still have to prove it. So you have to wait a year for your fight just to win it.
But what if you just walked? It's just like you just started whooping heads. Like you walked into a successful, like a fairly well-known and successful like place where all the big boys train.
Yeah.
And you just start kicking heads in, man. Like naturally.
But you're just some violent guy kind of thing at that point. But you'd have to sit there, prove, and you have to go through the paperwork. And then you'd still, even if you're like, I want to. Yeah. You still have to enter paperwork and whatnot. And you go, oh, well, what? Yeah, this is very suspicious. You're a really good fighter, kind of thing.
If you wanted a shot in the UFC, you'd have to get all these training videos uploaded, and they all have to go fucking viral. And the UFC would have to see it, because then at some fucking point they'll be like, yeah, you know what? Put him on a card. Because they did that shit with CM Punk, and God fucking dare. If you ever watched the CM Punk UFC fight, it was fucking abysmal.
But think about that, right? Someone does all that fight, wins fight card, and then gets like the fight of the night award bonus, right?
You can get knockout of the night, sub of the night.
That's only like £2,000 or something for them, isn't it?
Is there not much money for fighting?
No, it's a lot. In the UFC, it's 50 grand each.
Once it's the high levels, it is. Yeah, once you're in champions.
No, at all those highlights. If you get fight of the night or you fucking knock out the night, all of it's 50 grand bonus.
Is it 50 grand? I thought it was like only 5 grand or something.
No, 50 grand.
Oh, fuck me.
Don't get me wrong. When they just enter the UFC, most people are only getting 5 grand a fight. 5 grand to show up, 5 grand if you win.
This thing as well, because it's a lot, but you can only do, you only get put on for what?
4 fights.
2 or 3?
4 fights a year if you're lucky.
Yeah.
4 fights, but that's what, 50k fights. That's 200 grand, right?
No, but if you get the bonus on those fights.
Bonus, so you have to win and stuff.
But let's assume you do, because you're the best ever, right? Well, but you could earn more consistent money per week.
Fight cards in MMA anyway. I don't know if it's the same in boxing. You get money to show, and then you get that money again if you win. So you get 5 grand to show, 5 grand if you win.
By the way, Carter is involved in MMA. Like you do MMA, like MMA, don't you?
Anime.
I do the M&Ms.
You do anime, don't you?
I do anime.
So you have a bit of insight into this. This is a nice little learning process for me because I said before I don't really like sports that much, but if there's like a big fight on and it's just 2 savage motherfuckers trying to kill each other, I'll watch that all day. Like bring the Coliseums back. I would love that. I'd be well into that. Like this is the featured slave. He's rose to the top. He used to be a slave, now he's a fucking... I'm not referencing that fucking movie. I'm making my own scenario.
Got it.
Did you know? I'm sorry.
It's Russell Crowe.
This is a bit of a non sequitur, but if you listen to the Gladiator theme, both Hans Zimmer, by the way, if you listen to the Gladiator theme, I think it might not be the main theme, but I'm pretty sure it is. You listen to that theme, and then you listen to the theme of Pirates of the Caribbean. Tell me they're not the fucking same song. They're both Hans Zimmer. They are very fucking similar.
Hans Zimmer can only make one track.
Oh, he's got patterns going
Creative
on.
block, man.
It's like a signature.
They won't notice.
But I want to actually fucking press a point on what Moose was saying about the Colosseums, because I say if you look at MMA fighting today and this kind of shit, it's just the Colosseums, but we took out all the bit of right shit like tigers and swords.
We took out the tridents. We took out the chariots. It's like, bring them back, man. Like, fuck it. If people sign a contract, it's like, I'm ready to die for entertainment. I'll watch that. People used to go to the Colosseum and just watch people get fucked up. Like, and that's great. Obviously, I don't want the slave struggle, because they just throw. I'm basing all of my history off of Gladiator and other. I'm probably other stuff as well. It's like,
which was 100% a true story.
Accurate, historically accurate. Just little boys coming up, man, and they're just getting massacred by these big boys. It's like, yeah, Colin McGregor's got a big fucking. Sorry, I called him Colin again.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Colin McGregor.
Colin McGregor's got a big fucking trident and helmet on and one of those nets, and he's riding around on a fucking wildebeest on a big ball.
You're too fucking nothing.
I'd watch the fuck out of that, man.
Take this,
Listen, people want to sign a contract, and this is another thing. It's like doping in the Olympics. Have a separate Olympics, man, where we push. These people to the. If they want to do it, man, push them to the fucking limits. Get 5 doped up junky motherfuckers that are just like they're popping off, man. Like they're rippling.
Fucking superhumans, man.
Get a superhuman Olympics, man. Give them all this, and have like a doctor on the side and stuff. It's like, okay, you can take X amount of steroids today, but turn them into fucking actual weapons, man, and let them see how fast they can. let me see how fast they can do the 100 meters, man. I want to see boys doing the 100 meters in 5 seconds, just like that. Just these fucking pieces of meat, just like throwing a shot put, like make this stadium twice as big. So he throws a shot put, it just goes. Oh, he threw it 4 miles, man. Jesus.
It starts a war.
Yeah.
Fucking
exactly. It just lands in another country, and it's just these grunting little, and they're just ready to do anything, man. Just sprinting around and stuff like. Right now, it's time for the javelin, and he just.
It's a missile.
Just throws the fucking javelin, man. It goes.
Breaks the fucking sound barrier.
Fucking knocks him
Impales a
back,
child in Russia.
That'd be brilliant, man. I'd watch. Let them take whatever they want, man. Just put them to the side. Give them their own thing. But that's science, man. That's science. Why not just let them do
Call
it?
it the dope Olympics.
Low key though, that's pretty much the state of strongman when you think about it.
Super Olympics, yeah, because it's well known, right, in that sort of league.
Strongman, like, don't get me wrong, they do drugs tests. Like Rob Kearney, who's big shout outs to Rob Kearney, world's strongest gay. That's his Instagram handle. No, legit. Don't even laugh at the man. He's called world's strongest gay on Instagram, and he's the first openly gay strongman. Big ups to Rob Kearney because he's a fucking little savage as well.
Hashtag you all day.
He's actually a fucking savage. But he spoke on Joe Rogan and he's like, yeah, we do drugs tests. And he's like, do you know you're taking steroids? He goes, oh yeah, we're all taking it. He goes, but that's not what a drug test's for. It's for like cocaine and stuff.
Yeah, all right.
And,
okay, that's funny as fuck. Yeah, I like that.
But they also said, what's the name? They also said like weed. He goes, yeah, but weed's legal where I live. And like, oh, okay. So now, like, by all means, the strongmen, they are pushing themselves. Those are some fucking colossal human beings. You could be a fucking 6 foot fucking 6 foot 9.
Just let them do it, man. Just do the Super Olympics. I'm telling you, bring in the Super Olympics.
I suppose, especially for weightlifting, because does it just help them? They still have to do it, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like they're doped up on like caffeine to make them, keep running. Like they do have to lift it still.
Yeah.
They have to train for it.
That's the fucking mad thing about strongman. You watch them all doing the fucking really heavy deadlifts, and the fucking noses are bursting with fucking blood.
Yeah.
And you're like, bro, I lift so fucking heavy, my bottle cannot handle it.
Yeah, man.
Let them do it, man.
It's fucked.
I think it's a glorious thing we should be celebrating, man. I think we should push people to the ends of the human potential.
Fucking freak
because this is the thing. Transhumanism's coming, man. It's coming. You're gonna have Nike legs. You're gonna have a pair of Nike legs in about 50 years, man. You're gonna have sponsored fucking limbs. I'm telling you, people might think I'm insane. Did my dissertation on transhumanism, man, and eventually, it's gonna be it's going to switch sides, man. So you might as well let people push their physical bodies to a certain point, because people are going to be running around on fucking hover boots. And
I'm going to get supreme chest plates installed.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, man. I'm telling you, it'll be a fashion statement at some point. Apple will go in on that. It's like, are you sick of having a phone? The new eye.
They'll have limitations. That way, you're not mostly cyborg.
Yeah, take our new eyeballs. The eyeball. That's what they call them. The eyeballs. And it's just like
the new eye skin 4 or foreskin for sure.
That's coming. It's coming, man. I'm telling you. And then we'll just have like the Cyber Olympics. It'll be fucking the Cyborg Olympics. Sorry, not the Cyber Olympics. That's already going on. That's like.
That's what you want to fucking see. To be honest with you, imagine if they went on to further develop Robot Wars. Like, I fucking watched Robot Wars. I fucking religiously watched Robot Wars last year. I watched every fucking Sunday. I was baked off my fucking head every goddamn time.
Why are you so aggressive about it?
Because it was fucking passionate. And I watched them, and I watched these fucking nerds in the fucking garages at home develop fucking weapons that fucking fought other weapons. I was like, give these motherfuckers a contract in the army, man. Can you imagine Iraq when they see the fucking destructor rolling down the road with his fucking claw?
Yeah, the man-made Geodude flying through.
I'd love it, man.
This is the thing, you're getting a legal loophole where it's like, oh bro, I'm a cyborg, I'm allowed in Robot Wars. Haha, this isn't a gladiator battle. Haha, this is just robots. I designed this knife arm myself. They're just two dudes stabbing each other.
An RC car, man, and we've turned it into a fucking weapon. We put saw blades on the front. I just
it's Robot Wars. Oh, what's your thing? Oh, well, it's just an RC car. Yeah. I was strapped with C4.
It's got a fucking EMP on it.
It's got a pistol sellotape.
Yeah. Are those panels bulletproof, man? Because I need to. What do you mean? It's like, no, I need to know if that glass is bulletproof. Then just tell me now. There's nothing in the small print that doesn't say I can't put a fucking rocket launcher on it. I'm just saying.
I put a fucking AK-47 on auto fire onto a Roomba. Good luck. Just spinning around shooting the crowd.
It can track where you are, man. If it can fight, if it can clean up filth, it can definitely clean up you.
Wipe you off the face of this fucking earth. Dara O'Brien was hosting Robot Wars, by the way. Thrown out to Dara O'Brien.
What the fuck? It was Craig Charles before that, and every time because I've seen Craig Charles in real life quite a lot, just hanging about. Like I've seen him once at a convention. I've also seen him like on the piss, and every time I've seen him, man, he's fucking white. He's either been hungover or fucked. So that's my parasocial relationship.
Smoking crack in the back of the taxi.
Well, there you go. Like, because I saw him at Comic-Con once. I think he was like a Red Dwarf thing. I didn't speak to him, but he was obviously crashed out, man. He had his sunglasses on, and he was just on the table. And there was no queue for him or anything, but he was just leaning on the table like, oh, fucking hell,
I met Warwick Davis in Manchester once.
I think you told me about this, but tell me again.
Well, he was promoting one of his fucking little pantomimes, and he had, I don't know what the fucking term for his condition is anymore.
What? Who are we talking about again?
Warwick
Davis. Small boy.
He's a small boy, yeah, he's a small boy. So him and some other small boys.
Small man.
Sorry, these and some other small men were doing like a pantomime or something. So we were doing like a bit of fucking promos out on the streets, and he had his little roller and shit. I was like, oh shit, I don't usually buzz over celebrities. But I was like, right, that's fucking Warwick Davis, man. that guy's cool as fuck. That guy's an Ewok. I'm looking at an Ewok.
Actually, the classic iconic Ewok as well, not just any old Ewok.
Yeah, exactly, man.
It's called Shuba Timbe.
Nice. It lives somewhere.
Did you have to squat?
I did squat down, right? You're right.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, that's cute though. That's good. Show the picture, man.
It was wholesome. It was fucking weird because my girlfriend at the time didn't know what the fuck any of it was, and I was pure buzzing about it. I was like, right, it's fucking Warwick Davis, that, and she's like, who is it? And I'm like, nah, shut up, get a picture of me. Get a picture of me and Warwick Davis, man.
Sound.
I can't. I know I met the Chuckle Brothers once. I spoke to the Chuckle Brothers, man. I got an autograph from the Chuckle Brothers.
Rip, Paul or Barry, whichever one.
I don't think they actually died. I think that was actually a rumour. I don't. Oh no! Did he actually die?
I'm googling it right now.
He did die.
I swear that was like a fucking a myth.
Nah, I'm googling it.
Nah.
So yeah, Barry Chuckle died.
Oh, rest in peace, brother.
Rest in peace, Barry.
Rest in peace, brother. My heart goes out to the brothers out there, man.
Do you remember when they did a track with fucking...
Oh shit, I forgot about that. It was
Chipmunk or something, was it? Was it Chipmunk?
I forgot about that, man. That hurts, that burns. I met them though, and he said I had a nice hat. And But I had a BB guy. I got both of the autographs because I saw them in like a theatre thing. I can't remember what it was, but I had a very brief conversation with the Chuckle Brothers, and then I had a BB gun at the time. I took the thing home and I shot it to death. I don't know why I did that. It's because I needed something to shoot with my BB gun. But I had an autographed picture of the Chuckle Brothers, which are just riddled with BB like holes.
To me, to you.
Put the gun to his. I don't know. I keep saying put the gun to something's head, man. I don't know. I don't know what that's about, man. I just keep an eye on that. Yeah.
You need to play a hostage.
Nah, he keeps playing. He keeps talking about war and putting guns to people's heads. He's been a dog.
Dude, what if we just went and committed a hate crime, guys? Whoa.
Whoa, not again.
Calm down, Moose.
Whoops. Yeah, I need to watch myself, man. That's probably not a good compulsion.
Do you just need to play some Counter-Strike and get out your system?
Yeah, probably. Terrorist win.
We can play some. We can play some.
Alright, we'll play some bullshit.
Okay, let's get a Realm CSGO night going.
I'm ready to get into some fucking video games. Are we ready for some fucking video games?
Right, let me sign up. Does anybody want to do an outro, or should I just do an outro?
You can give an outro. We can all take part.
Let's do an outro each. Let's do an outro each. You want to go first?
Let's all do an outro each. Not me. I'm eating. Hold on.
Okay, I'll go first. Fuck it.
You go first.
Is it CultCast Beyond the Realm?
Yes.
Right. Yeah, CultCast. Yeah. Whatever. We don't know.
Okay. We don't know.
That's okay.
Hey everyone. Thanks for attending and thanks for listening. You've been listening to CultCast Beyond the Realm. I've been Carterfish. Over there you've had Crumpet. Say bye, Crumpet.
Bye-bye.
Over there you've had Moosecake, the fabulous one. Say goodbye, Moosecake.
Goodbye. I love you.
And of course our beautiful assistant down there in the corner, Vic. Vic, say hello. Or goodbye.
Which one?
Cut the tape.
Cut the tape, man.
Cut it. Put a big record. Put a big goofy record scratch in the fucking Seinfeld outro. Ding 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 ding. That was great, man.
Just put like a MS. What was it? The robot voice. Microsoft Sam voice.
Oh, yeah.
Just like. Bye for Vic.
Oh, did you ever watch fucking before we clock out? Did you ever watch the machinima for Halo 3? What was it called? Arby and the Chief. Or some shit like that.
I never watched it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was fucking sick. It was sick. Anyway.
Blast from the past.
I want to do an outtake again. You've been listening to CultCast Beyond the Realm. Thank you very much for listening. Join the Discord at discord.gg/the-realm, and you can join in the fun too. I'll look to see you next time.
Play the music. I like it.
CultCast Beyond the Realm, where the talking happens. Woo. Cheers for listening.
Hi, kids. Well, thank you very much for listening to CultCast Beyond the Realm. I have been one of your hosts, Moose. I've got my other host over there. And thank you very much for joining us. We run a little Discord community called The Realm, and we do cool shits with fucking weird little assholes. So you should join us. www.gg/the-link. That's www.gg/the-link. Thank you very much for listening. Goodbye. I think that was all right.
Okay, bye.
Cheers. Good. Nice.
This podcast was brought to you by Realm. Realm is an online community with a bit of a creator kind of focus. We like to try and help creators find feedback on their work, maybe some collaborators, and maybe even some commissions to get those pockets are jingling. And we also got people that just like to chill, shoot the shit, because we run community nights and stuff as well. If you like movies, hey, we got you covered. If you like drinking on a Friday night, hey, we got you covered for that as well. And we also make some content ourselves, like the bullshit you just listened to. So thank you very much for that. There's plenty more to come, aside from the podcast. And if any of this kind of tickles your balls in whichever manner you feel most appropriate, then please do come and join us. We're currently taking refuge on a Discord server, and we can be found at discord.gg/the-realm. That's discord.gg/the-realm. And we have plans for expansion in the future. But until next time, keep yourself safe and don't be a